Alright, welcome back everybody to Sanctum 2. It's been a while. So I've been reading on some forum boards. People have been having problems with construction sites, so I figured I would do a video that would revisit Sanctum 2 just to kind of show some more of the gameplay. We're going to be Haigen Hawkins because I do eventually want to get some videos done of each different character. I'm going to scroll the mouse over so you can see the stuff that I've unlocked. Get a little preview as to what they are, what they do, so on and so forth. So I'm going to do Haigen. He's a shotgunner. I'm going to use these settings, and this way you can see a little bit more gameplay, a little bit of how I deal with construction site. Now, I will be honest, I do not have any feats of strength on. Some may argue, well, that makes it too easy. And depending on your perspective, you're probably correct. But if you can get the basic strategy down, there's no reason to believe you can't adapt it for different situations. So, and I'm actually just gonna save that guy. Let's see here. Bubble shows that that should cover everything, so throw that in there and we will upgrade as much as we can. Alright. Beautiful. Took a shot that hurt. Cool down while we're waiting for the next one. And we're back. So if I had to give a generic tip to start out with how to deal with this level, honestly, from what I've encountered, the hardest part is this is the first mission that you're introduced to flying monsters of different variety. So, biggest tip I could give that assists me is I just usually go after the flyers first, and that significantly helps. It has helped me at least. Is this still bubbling? Everything. It looks like it does. Go after the flyers first because they can just fly over your base structures, and do your best with the rest. See? That's part of the problem. Didn't deal with the flyers first, and they start to just wander off like, ooh, there's a nice little core over there I can go and eat for lunch. Didn't plan to eat out today, but oh well. 3. Alright, so I need that to be about right there. And I'll have to watch this path until the end. So we'll actually do this guy right here. And we're going to take our money, finish upgrading. 10 short. Ain't that the way she goes? Ready, bring it on. Whoa. Cool down. This Tesla gun is nice, except it does really awful damage to weak spots, so you gotta be careful in that aspect. And I hate those little silver guys. They suck so badly. They knock you halfway across the map, man. It's not nice. Alright. So let's see here. What do we have? We got... Could put... If I remember correctly, this guy slows stuff. Let's actually make sure we put in that last 10 real quick. And that does leave us with the appropriate money, so... Let's see, our influence bubble here. That should do nicely. Right there, and I'm actually going to spend the money to upgrade the rocket system. Alright, so 10 coming that way, 7 flyers this way. We're going to go over here. Nope, I lied. We're going to come back over here. Haha, you're getting slowed down. Alright, time to go deal with the flyers. That's a little scary. Alright. Nobody went straight for the core. Cool. Sometimes you're bait enough that they won't run past you, but that's not always the case. Tower here, tower there. And this game's been out for a little bit now, but for some odd reason, if you're watching this still trying to debate on whether to get it or not, I super duper highly recommend said purchase. That looks good right after they're slowed. And we'll save our 55 metals, maybe? I don't know what the currency would be called. We'll say whatever it is. So say I didn't slow it fast enough. Actually, I'm gonna give these guys a few minutes to work. I'm just gonna sit here and shoot this guy in the head. Oh, they messed with my plan. Also, while you're doing this, make sure you keep an eye on your mini-map, because as you see, we have a runner. Because you can run into some problems, and also, one of the bigger things I'd caution for this map is make sure you don't sit there and run backwards into the fire. I can't tell you how many times I've played this map and run backwards into a fire and died. And not necessarily lost the map, but had a lot more problems than I needed to because I ran backwards into a fire. It's not cool. Chicks may dig scars, but they don't really support running backwards into a fire. Alright, so you can kind of see the basic setup. If I had anything to tweak, since, you know, mostly flyers come from that side and big armored stuff comes from this side, I'd actually probably flip this stuff around, but I'm really, excuse me, not going to bother with it, so, excuse me. So let's get probably another rocket here. There we go. And let's see, we got flyers. Let's put, there we go. That should support everything, and then next wave I'll spend money on upgrading, so. Alright. I'm gonna let the armored guy do his thing. Come down here and zap some of these guys, help out the towers. Because I'd much rather have them shooting at the big guys when they get a chance, other than these little guys that explode and make life more difficult than it needs to be. Okay, so now I gotta start dealing with this stuff. Oh. Somehow forgot to reload that guy. Alright, so now I have to start making sure these guys soak up some damage. And I have crap. See? That's one of the problems not dealing with the flyers first. That was just simply an oversight. Guys just run back shooting at the core. Alright. And literally just run behind these guys shooting them in the butt. You can't use your Tesla gun, sadly. Tesla's gun is good for crowd control, but just does not do any damage to these spots. I mean, see lots of red zeros. Looks really cool, but does basically nothing. Alright. Cool down, cool down, cool down. Cool down, cool down. Alright. So, let us finish out this maze. Puts it right about there. And we're out. So, 7th wave, 4 more to go. 275. Let's upgrade this feller. 110 left. That takes 180. Could just throw it in this guy, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, cool. So yeah, basically the big tip I can give for this map is go after, no, I hit the wrong button. Go after the flyers first. Because they will definitely give you the most troubles. Alright. Oh, I did run past one. I thought I did. Nope. Just make sure you glance up at your mini-map as often as possible to be able to catch these guys. And you should, I'm going to generalize and say every time, be stuck with a situation like this where you're walking along shooting bugs in the butt. If you kind of level up before this level, something to take into consideration is to bring the drone tower with you, which I did not do, because they can pierce the armor on these guys and it would make your life a bit easier. Because like I said, this just does nothing. Somewhere around the area there was some ones. Sorry, pause, get a drink of water. So he is slowed on top of being slow. Awesome. And you don't absolutely positively have to have the little drones, because obviously that last guy had some damage that wasn't from me, so it's not a have to have. And I didn't bring him this round, and as you can see, I'm doing very well. I think one guy, yeah, 220 of damage. Nothingsville. So that's not going to be a problem. This might, let's double up and have this right there. Then I need to spend the rest upgrading. I think it was this guy. Yep. I'm gonna be 5 short of the next level, but oh well. Let's do it. Oop. Yeah. Do 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 do. And yes, I recognize in the corner of my eye I'm ignoring flyers. That's not good policy. Like I said, that's I think the big tip you want to learn from this level, because if you think about it, it's the first level we get to meet anything that flies, and I think that's supposed to be the theme, is throughout the game, if you encounter anything that flies, shoot them first. I think that's what this level is basically supposed to teach. If anybody else got anything else from it, well, then that's just your opinion. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. You mad, bro? You mad? Ooh, a missile to the brain. Nope, nope, don't cool down. Alright, so we want to make sure we finish upgrading this dude. Boop. And 2 waves left. I don't think I have... Nope, can't really use any more blocks, so that's cool. Could make this maze more complicated, but I don't think I need to. So we'll just keep on pushing on. That guy is maxed out. And I'm going to have 2 soakers. So actually, I'm just going to max this guy out. They did the patches and upgrades to allow for 5 more towers, and they also did it to where you get the resources instantly. You don't have to run back to the core to grab it, which is a good update. I strongly support that, because it made no sense to have to run all the way back there, but didn't mean to hit the cooldown, sorry. But the only thing I would comment is, remember the game was designed with only 10 towers in mind. Just because they did the patch to upgrade it to 15 doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have the 15 towers. So I would say shoot for 8 and then upgrade, and then if you have some weak spots, by all means upgrade. Otherwise, party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Alright. Let's see. So we need a little oomph coming from this way. And actually, I think I'm just going to upgrade the slow. I don't really see a reason to do much else, so we'll just do our upgrades. We don't need the other 7 towers. So let's get into it. Alright, softened him up. He who comes around the corner will be slowed and shot. It's a mighty big pile, but with slow and the missiles and everything else, you're going to have lots of brains in here, as you can see. Brains everywhere. Actually, I'm just going to cool that down. I'm not even going to worry about the soakers. Gotta love your own sound effects. And now I just finish up the soaker. Alright, last wave. So those guys right there, the little silver guys that knock you across the map, they suck. Very, very, very annoying. 180. I got 250. I could get another tower, but I don't see... I mean, I could throw a tower here, but I think actually I'm going to just stick with my original plan and upgrade towers. He's up at the front, so we'll upgrade him. And we'll throw the extra in there. That's something to keep in mind, is you can do partial upgrades. I'm slowed down for some reason. No. I hate these little silver things. If they turn around and blast you in the face, they shoot you across the map and it sucks. See? I guarantee you I just got shot in the back. And he knocks me across the map. Sucks. Yeah, here comes another one. Let me run, let me run. Oh. Wise guy, eh? Oh, that hurt. That hurt me. Should not have hurt me that much. Alright, so need to kind of get behind these guys. Don't want to get shot cross map. Alright, so one left to deal with. Nice. Rocket in the face. Alright, so there you go. There is a video with Haigen, the shotgun man. There is a video with the construction site. And hope maybe it helps somebody or somebody enjoyed it. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.